Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it. And today I'm going to be doing a makeup haul, and I haven't done one in a really long time, so I'm going to dive into some stuff that I have purchased recently. Not only did I purchase some of this stuff, but also some of it was bought as a birthday present for me. It was my birthday in October the 6th. And yeah, it's pretty late. You guys should know already, I am a huge makeup lover. I am always buying makeup, so I'm excited for these little pieces to try out. Some of it I'm really late on, like some Fenty products that I'm pretty late on, but at least I have it now to try out. So from MAC, I picked up two lipsticks, and this is from the Love Me range, the Love Me collection. And I picked up You're So Vain, or You Are So Vain, and Daddy's Girl, and these are really pretty colors, and I think the formula is more of a cream sheen. It's more creamy. This is what the packaging looks like. It's super pretty. And this one is You Are So Vain, which is like a neutral, it's like a hot pink, but it's still wearable. It's more muted, but it's not a nudie pink, you know. And so this one is super pretty. I'll be doing swatches as well, so you guys are seeing that in the clips. And yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. You can still wear it in autumn, but you can wear it in spring and summer as well. And I don't really have a color like that, so that is that one that I picked up. And I also like that the color of the lipstick is the color of the packaging. If you guys can see, it's different packaging depending on the color of the lipstick, so I do love that. So this one is Daddy's Girl, and you can see this is a very me color. I love the light pink, pinky nude. It's not as light as MAC's Myth lipstick or Flesh Pot lipstick, which I wear all the time. So this is a little bit more pink and less nude, which I always want something that's not too nude sometimes. So this one's a perfect one. This is very similar to MAC's Cream Cup lipstick. Then next I picked up my favorite eyeliner. This is the MAC Brushstroke liner, and the color is Brushblack. This is the best hands down liquid liner. I'm actually not wearing it today, but I wear this all the time. It's my favorite one. I feel like you can get really fine strokes, and I just love that it gives me a super sharp wing. So I love this liner, and I'm going to continue buying it. I used to work at MAC as well, if you guys didn't know, and it's a shame I don't get the discount anymore, because I used to get like 60% off, so I had to pay full price now, you know. Then next I have 4 eyeshadows that I picked up, and these are new eyeshadows that have recently come out from MAC, which I'm super excited about because I absolutely love MAC eyeshadows. It's just like the OG of eyeshadows. It's like the ones that everyone used to use before these palettes used to come out. I've always loved MAC eyeshadows, and I will continue to buy and use MAC eyeshadows. So this one, let's start off with the first one, is called Mo Money, Mo Problems, and it's a matte. Wait till you see this color, you're gonna die. It's just unbelievably unique. So this is a super matte olive green. It's just a matte olive green, and tell me, where can you find a matte olive green shadow? You can't. You might find one or two, but maybe the pigmentation isn't great. But tell me what company does a super matte, like true olive green shadow. I just thought it was super unique, very hard to find in this makeup world. So yeah, I absolutely love this. And I was thinking of doing like an all matte olive green look, like just all matte olive. Like, where do you see that, you know? So I'll probably do that for you guys, or maybe it's already up. Who knows? So that one is super unique. I'm not sure if it's permanent or limited edition, but if you want it, get your hands on it before it sells out, because I'm not sure if it's limited edition. The next one I picked up is called Shell Peach. And again, really unique color. Not that unique, but it's a really pretty color. And it's a, of course, true peach. And look how pretty that is. You can use that all over the lid. You can use that as a transition shade. And it's just a really nice matte peach. It's looking a lot lighter on camera, but it is slightly darker in person. And I just love it. So that one is Shell Peach. Next I picked up Nude Model, and this is a frost finish. Shell Peach was a satin finish. So Nude Model, again, really pretty, and it is, I can't describe it. It's like a bronze with a hint of a pink shimmer. And it's really nice and shimmery and creamy. It just glides on the eye. So this with like maybe brown eyeliner in the waterline and have a very smoky brown sultry look would look really pretty. Or even if you do a halo eye and just pop this in the center. So I have so many looks I want to create already. And then last but not least, for eyeshadow from MAC, I picked up Libra. I picked it up purely based on the name because I am a Libra. My birthday is in October, so I'm a Libra and I had to pick up an eyeshadow called Libra. So this is a Frost also, and it is very similar to Nude model, but it's a little bit more mauve, a little bit more purple. So moving on to Fenty. Fenty is one of those brands where there are some products that are good and some products that are really bad. If you guys haven't seen my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation review, go and check it out. I'll list it up here or down below or both. And it was awful. It just didn't work on my skin, and what frustrated me the most was that it was targeted to dry skin, but it didn't work, and I have very dry skin, so that was a bit of a flop. But yeah, I do like some other products from Fenty, I must say. Like the primers are really great. So not keen on the foundations, but I did pick up some other stuff. The first product I have is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I've been dying to get this. I actually got it for my birthday and I got it in the shade Butter, or I asked for the shade Butter. And the reason I really wanted this product was not because of the powder, but was because of the shade. Now it's very hard to find a shade like this in setting powders. So this is what it looks like. You guys have probably seen it, and I normally have translucent setting powders, but this, when I saw it, was like the most perfect shade, and I really hope, fingers crossed, it works out. And it is a butter sort of color, a really, really creamy ivory pale yellow powder. And what I like about it is that, or at least what I think I'm gonna like about it, is that it's gonna give me a nice brightness under the eyes. Okay, oh. It's like super creamy. Oh, see, I already love that color. Oh my gosh. Next, I'm late to the party. I picked up a Fenty Beauty concealer, and this one is in 140. This is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. I was swatching the shades and they actually run really light, because in her foundation, I don't use her foundation anymore because it didn't work out, but in her foundation, I usually am 130, and 130 was super light, so I actually had to go a shade down to 140. And this one, yeah, is just a concealer, the Fenty Beauty concealer, and let's see the shade. So you can see that's pretty much spot on. Then next from Fenty, I have two other products. This is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, so it's a highlighter, and it is in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Again, super late to the party because everyone has this highlighter. And this is what the packaging looks like. I must say I do love her packaging, and I do love the colors that she creates. So this is what it looks like. And we have Mean Money here and Hustler Baby on this side. One is a sort of peachy highlight and one is a sort of light gold. And I do love gold highlights more than pinks or white looking highlights. And then next I have the bronzer. So this is the Stalk'r Instant Warmth bronzer. Warmth. Anyway, and this is again really, really pretty packaging, rose gold, kind of copper. What I love about her products, like the packaging, is that she did a collaboration with MAC. It was, I think, Riri Loves MAC, and the packaging on those lipsticks was this exact same color. And that was way back before she had this brand, before she created her own brand. So I feel like she kind of stuck to that packaging and incorporated it into her actual brand now, which I love because it's the exact same packaging. So I do love that. So this is the bronzer, and the shade I picked up is Private Island. This is what it looks like. It might be slightly dark, but again, I don't like anything too light. I do like to look a little tad bit darker. So I think it should work, and if you use a light hand, then it will definitely blend into the skin nicely. So this is Private Island, and let's swatch it and see. One thing I don't like about bronzers is if they're too orangey. I don't think that's too orange, so I think it should be okay. I only have a few things left. So I actually went to Superdrug, which is a drugstore in the UK, and I saw that they had e.l.f. and I was like, what? Since when? So I didn't get too much because I am going to America and I prefer to get like a bunch of e.l.f. stuff in America because they have a bigger range. But I just decided to pick up the 16-hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. and the shade I picked up is in Light Sand. Now please tell me this is giving you Tarte Shape Tape packaging, and applicator as well is very Tarte Shape Tape. So I love how these brands are all coming out with like Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape just changed the concealer game. So I do love that there is an affordable version, and yeah, I'm excited to try it. Again, Light Sand. If you are pale with a yellow undertone like me, then you can get away with this shade. At least I'm hoping. It looks like a great shade. I did test it in the store and it seemed fine. So I'm excited to try this, and I've heard really, really great things about it. If you've tried it, let me know as well, and we'll see how it works. And last but not least, I actually went to TK Maxx, which is actually TJ Maxx in the US, but we call it TK Maxx. And I went to the makeup section because I never really go there, and I was like, let me just browse around. And I saw Anastasia, Beverly Hills, I saw Too Faced, I saw Becca, I also saw Milk Makeup, and I was like super shocked by it because I've never seen those brands in TK Maxx. So I only picked up 2 things, but I feel like going back because I wanted to get, they had this Too Faced chocolate chip palette for $9.99, and I don't know, just to have like a tiny little matte palette looked great. So I decided to pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer. This is in Cappuccino. It's the only shade they had. I checked, it was brand new, no one's touched it, and it was from £32.50 to $9.99. £10 for a bronzer for Anastasia is crazy to me because drugstore bronzers are like £8, £10. So for Anastasia, I was like, give it to me. Love, love, love the packaging. You can see when it reflects, it has the logo. And this is, again, in Cappuccino. Untouched, comes with the film. And yeah, super excited to try it out. I was like, maybe it might be a bit dark, but for £10 for a bronzer, I can make it work. So I'm excited to try this. And yeah. Definitely check out your local TK Maxx or TJ Maxx if you're in the US, because you might be able to find bargains like that. And then I also picked up e.l.f. They had e.l.f. there, and this was $2.99. Again, not touched. I had to double check because you always want to open it up. And this is the Contouring Blush and Bronzing Duo, and it's in Fiji. And when you open it up, has the film again. Always need to have that, especially for products like this selling in TK Maxx. Not touched, and it has a blusher and bronzer. So I picked this up because I am traveling soon. This is probably pre-recorded already, so you guys, I'm probably in America already when you're seeing this. And I picked it up so I can pack lightly. I have my blusher, I have my bronzer, I might add one more bronzer and that's it. I don't want to pack too heavy this time, so I decided to pick it up as well because I don't have many e.l.f. products. I've tried e.l.f. in the past, but I wanted to try out some new products. And this is a peachy blush and a very light bronzer contour shade, so this might be a perfect shade for me. And peachy blushes I don't normally wear, but I like that this isn't so peach. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. Again, it's in Fiji and they're both mattes as well, and for $2.99 you can't beat it with a stick. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the makeup haul, and I actually am going to be doing a Sephora haul, Ulta haul, Bath & Body Works haul, you name it. I am in America currently and I am buying all that right now as you guys are seeing this. I will be doing a haul on that when I get back home because I really want to do a Sephora haul and Ulta haul because I plan on picking up so much. So hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that is it from me, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.